Hey, what's up guys, Jack here today bringing you a little controller Easter egg for Battlefield 4. And this Easter egg is very subtle and it's actually a control scheme that was supposed to be in the game as an option, but for whatever reason at the last minute it wasn't. And it's just been put in as a little Easter egg. Now, you can do this on PC with a controller. You can also do it on 360, PS3, Xbox One and PS4, and it's a slight variation of the default control method for some of the vehicles. So any of the vehicles like the LAV, the attack boat, the tank that have a gun in the primary seat when you're driving around, you can activate this Easter egg with. So let me try and explain what it is. And again, it's very subtle and it's more of a preference, more of an option if you want to use it or not. And apparently in the next patch it will be added as an option in the options screen, so you can use this control method if you want. So Dice JJJU, he's the master of the Easter eggs at Dice, he tweeted out after the whole phantom bow thing that there was still a controller Easter egg in the game, and it was a hold sequence on the controller, so you had to hold 4 specific buttons on the controller to activate it. So I've been spending a lot of my Christmas and New Year just trying to figure out what this combination was. Now, I've actually managed to figure it out, and when you've activated it, you'll feel like a vibration in your controller if you've got vibrations turned on. So, let's just have a look at the controls of the LAV at the moment. So, as I'm moving the left stick to the right and to the left, you'll see that my turret, which I can control with the right analog stick, my turret is actually locked onto or following the front of the LAV automatically. So all the time it wants my turret to be at the front of the LAV. So say for example I want to go around to the left, the turret actually stays in the middle, so it's always looking towards the front, right? And if I want to aim at something off to the right, it swings around by itself. It's always swinging around, it always wants to be at the front. Now I'm going to activate the Easter egg and show you guys how it's different and why it could be a good thing and why it could actually help when you're moving and aiming at things. So to activate the Easter egg, you have to hold left trigger, you have to push left stick in, you have to push right stick in, and then you have to hold right bumper. Hold it for a few seconds and you'll feel a little vibration in the controller. I know I can't really show that you, but there's a tiny little vibration. Now look at the difference. So when I move the left analog stick, my turret isn't automatically rotating with it anymore, okay? So before it was actually swinging around with the front of the LAV, but now what does this mean? Well, it means that as I'm moving along, the LAV isn't trying to just swing round to the front all the time, and I can actually move and aim at targets much more freely this way. So I guess it's more of an advanced control scheme, I suppose, and it just gives you a bit more versatility with moving and aiming at things. So say for example I'm going around here, there's an enemy off to the right, I can keep moving forward pretty easily and engage that target, whereas beforehand, let me just show you again, you can actually deactivate this Easter egg as well. If you do this the same command again, left trigger, left stick in, right bumper, hold it, feel the rumble, there we go. So now, you see, it's sticking to the middle. So basically, when I've got the default control scheme, it's actually harder to move in a direction and aim at something. So say there's a tank there, and I just want to move over there to get away from it, but as I'm moving away, I want to shoot at it. It's a lot harder for me to do that with this control scheme, because you just have to constantly press in the correct direction. And you've got that automatic swinging, you know, the front of the LAV is trying to swing you round all the time. But if I activate the Easter egg, boom, activate that secondary control scheme, there you go, and you just get a bit more freedom and control with the movement really. So again, say there's a tank there, hold on, nearly fell in the water there. So, you know, I can just swing it round real quick, I'm moving in that direction and I can just keep on that location. It's not automatically trying to swing me around. And like I said, this does work in attack boats and tanks as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I know it's a very small little thing, But it's cool, and it's been driving me crazy for the last couple of weeks trying to figure it out. But there it is, left trigger, left stick in, right bumper, hold it, you'll feel the vibration, and that will give you this control scheme where you can more freely, I guess, control the turret and the direction of your vehicles. Yeah, there we go. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Try this out for yourself. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.